All right, welcome to episode 21. Something new. Open up with
What's up?
Curfew Kev.
What's good? What's good? Here with my boy Son Scotty. Let's get it.
What's good, man? Good to have you on the podcast.
Man, thank you for having me, man.
What
Appreciate it.
what they, what
Appreciate
they
it.
call you on Instagram? The curly hair,
Your curly hair shorty,
or the
underscore
curly
curly
hair
hair
shorty.
shorty if y'all trying to follow the kid.
The link is in the description right now. You already know.
Click that link. Click that link.
Right. Go follow my man's.
It
The
was.
Curfew Kev, man, young rapper from Buffalo. You from Buffalo, right?
Yeah, Buffalo born and raised.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You already know.
Um, when did you? Let's just right into it. When did you start? Because like you're fairly new to this, right?
Yeah, I got into rapping kind of serious through my mans that I do music with. It's like Litchi Gang. It's my mans Elijah Jamil and C Mac the Great
Mm-hmm.
on Instagram. But I started working with Elijah. This was probably 3 years ago, maybe now, that I started working with him. I actually went to school with his older brother. And
Mm-hmm.
so I met him. We instantly just vibed and everything like that. He told me he did music, went to the studio with him one day. He was like, yo, you rap? I was like, I feel like everybody rap a little bit. They write a little, but I ain't a rapper or nothing. He was like,
Right.
rap, just hop on, you feel me? Hit the mic and see what you could do. After that, it was magic. After that, we was just like, all right, we about to actually take this serious and see what we could do.
Dope. So are you guys a collective now?
We it's I would look at us more as almost being, we're not a label, but almost how a label, how like a TDE or something is, where it's like
Okay.
they're not an actual group, but they still have a collective that they're known by, and they have similar characteristics and things like that.
Got you. But it's not
Mm.
like a true label.
Yeah, it's not a true label or anything like that. But I wouldn't say that we're a group currently, because everybody is kind of focused on their own solo stuff. It's just we all come together to promote each other's things. We do have a lot of tracks together, and we always try to work together on things.
Got you. Plus it's quarantine time, so it's really hard to do anything.
Yeah, I'm like studios closed. It's
Studios
tough,
all
like
closed.
doing everything. So, yeah, it's tough getting through right now for the musicians. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. It's funny because Bridge was open for the longest out of everybody, I think, and then they finally shut down because there's like
Jeez.
this thing where if you're open, like a music studio is open, it's like $10,000 fine if you get caught.
Yeah, that's what my engineer at
That's,
GCR told me. He was like, "Bro, we
yeah,
can't do anything for a while. Like once it clear up, like we'll let you know what's up. But like right
right.
now, I know they can't do anything."
Yeah, it's tough. So GCR is where you go mostly.
GCR is where I go currently. I've been to Mammoth before. That's where I used to be at before GCR. I want to go to Bridge because I've heard a lot of good things about Bridge, but I've never got a chance to actually go over there.
Come down, bro.
Come down. But as soon as
Come
this
down.
quarantine, man, lifts up, we definitely there, because I got a bunch of stuff I've been working on that it's just I haven't been able to get into the studio to put down currently.
For sure. Shout out my man BA. He got the Townsend up there. The
Yeah,
mic that sounds like a bunch of other microphones. I don't know how it works. I don't think he know how it works yet either.
shoot, if they got the equipment, they gonna learn, man.
Yeah, he
That's all
got the
that
equipment,
matters.
the
Shoot.
Avalon,
Oh
the
yeah, okay.
Apollo. You already
Okay,
know.
we got the good. All right, yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely gonna have to follow him and everything after this too.
Yeah, man. So tell me a little bit about like your first project, Eyes of the Shinobi. What's this the EP
Yeah,
available everywhere? Came out in 2018. Tell me how that
yes.
came together.
So that was more kind of just the first intro really into a project mindset for rap, and trying to create more of a cohesive piece that actually fit together with similar
Mm,
topics. Um,
nice.
I prefer lyrical content and stuff with more meaning, I guess you could say, per se, than relying on the beat. So I just wanted to get something more out there to show my linguistic abilities, people to be able to see that I can actually spit, I can formulate thoughts, put these together, and it's not just talking about a bunch of random BS or anything like that.
Mm,
So it was more just a project just to get the name, I guess, buzzing a little bit. Just oh, this guy raps and he can actually rap versus he just makes random songs and stuff. So that's really, it was just more of an intro to just kind of get my name, get the public to recognize, oh, Kevin actually raps and stuff, because a lot of people already knew me and stuff. But it was more showing, okay, I'm switching over to this curfew. We're starting to take rap more serious. This is something where y'all gonna be able to hear more stuff from me coming in the future.
got you. Okay. That's
Yeah.
a great answer. When you said cohesive project with similar topics, that's exactly what an EP is. It's an extended play on, an idea or, a subject matter. So I'm glad that you actually know what an EP means, because a lot of people are like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I got EP, bro," and it's like a bunch of like random
Yeah, it hits
different
more like a
sounding shit.
mixtape or something.
Yeah, it's just like, bro, that's not really the goal, but okay. I
Yeah,
understand because you had like 5 songs. Well, it's fine. You had six
yeah.
on yours. And
Yeah,
that's
and I
all.
was wondering if six was even too many. I was asking a couple people, like, maybe I should cut it back, but they're like, I feel like you could get away with six on there. So I was like, all right.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's close, but yeah, 6 is like I think the maximum I would say.
Yeah.
For
After 7 is definitely, yeah, you're starting to get into like that's like album territory, like a
yeah,
short album, yeah.
right, right.
But
I
it
think
definitely
it's,
goes.
I think they say it's anything over 15 minutes is a album.
Okay, that's good to know, honestly, because when I was originally first putting it out, I
Yeah.
had to do research and trying to figure out how I wanted to label it, what exactly it should sound like. So
Mhm.
that'll be good to keep in mind then,
Or
because I
maybe
plan on.
it's over 20. I don't know.
But
Because yours
it's
is 17 minutes long.
7. So that does sound though a little bit long for being an EP. Like 15 does sound like a better number for an EP than 20, honestly, to tell you the truth, because I know it's more
Yeah,
a glimpse.
right. But like, what is 2 more minutes? Honestly.
Yeah, true. Yeah. But
Hmm.
everybody wants these short songs nowadays. Like long songs aren't what's in like currently. Everybody wants these 2 minute songs. Just in and out, and it's like it
Right.
makes it a little difficult to get a project out there than a short one because it's like, man, if you're doing longer songs, you only get 3 songs, 4 songs, and you're already at the time
Right.
limit.
I
So
was gonna, yeah, man. I was gonna say, there's not a lot of people doing like 3 verses anymore,
yeah,
like
it's
at
tough.
all.
But I think it's due to the content. I feel like a lot of songs nowadays, and I can't hold people because I like a lot of vibey songs, listening for the beat. I feel like a lot of songs like that, they just wouldn't play out as well with having 3 verses because it's like I'm listening. If I'm honestly listening more just because of the beat, I don't need to listen for 3 verses. That's kind of just dragging the song out a little bit. It's like, okay, I could deal with the cut as long as you got a higher hitting verse. The chorus is really catchy. We'd be good off of that. We don't need much more than that.
Right. Right.
So I don't blame them.
What's your writing process like?
Um, my writing process I feel like is different than most people's. When I write, I have to immediately be grabbed by the beat. If I'm not grabbed by the beat, I'm not writing to it. I don't care
Mhm.
if I come back to it, it's not gonna matter. I have to be grabbed by the beat. And typically I'll go through and I'll listen to a beat if I'm gonna write to it. By the time I've went through, I've probably listened to the beat over 500 times. Like I write to the specific time point of what's playing, not just to the beat, because there's a lot of times in different songs, little nuances in the pockets and stuff where beats change and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'll most of the time I freestyle at first, just in my head or out loud a little bit, get a couple good catchy lines that I'm like, oh, this will really hit. And then I try and go from there and base out from there. Like, so maybe 2 sentences to start. Then after that, I just go back, play the song from the beginning, wrap those 2 sentences and figure out what I can build that's going to work after that. Then go right back to the beginning, add another sentence, and we just keep going back. And I do the same process over and over again until the verse is finished going through.
Got you. Do you ever like go back and review and
Um,
revise?
Typically, I won't unless I go. If I write something I learned is originally I wrote like how I talk, and I talk pretty fast, and you can't
Mhm.
necessarily do that when you're trying to record a song. So a lot of stuff I would write at first, and then I would come to realize when I go to record, like, nah, this is too many words. So for that, I have to go back and revise because I have to cut words out and be like, or cut syllables because it just won't fit. But if it's actual topic and content, for the most part, I won't even write it down until I'm 100% definite that's what I want it to be. So I may be sitting there with a line and I can end it 10 different ways, and I'm going through playing each way I can end it, and then it'll take me 5-10 minutes to decide which way I want to end it, but then that's what I'll settle on, and I'll write it, I'll be good.
Got you. Got you.
So typically I'll go through. I know it's a little different. Some people be writing in the spot. Like I can't really write in the spot. I don't know how people do that, but it's something I want to work on.
Oh, you mean like if you're in the studio and they're like, "Yo, throw a beat on," and then everybody's writing, you can't.
Yeah, I've never sat there and wrote a whole verse like that in the moment like
Mhm.
that. That's never happened. It's a skill I do want to work on because I feel like it makes you a better MC, but it's just not currently how I write. So it's just something I need to work on and learn.
I think it would make you a better writer, not a better MC, because MC is all about performing.
True, yeah.
So like your writing ability would just improve.
Being able to
And
write in that moment, yeah.
yeah,
And it's always good to help with the pen skills because that's just the basis for almost everything. Once you get
right.
better with the pen, you freestyle
The
better, you can do
pen.
everything better. Yeah, man. You already know. I know
Yo, I love saying the pen because it's just like it's so eclectic.
Said, man, that pen, baby, the
That
pen
pen,
skills,
yo,
man.
my pen game is crazy.
Crazy. I know it sounds amazing. Like it's just I love the way it's I almost want to buy a fancy pen just to write it with specifically like, okay.
They'd be like, "Yo, what you be penning with? What am I penning with? Huh? Where my pen at? Where
Doing yeah, you
that,
gotta have a pen, man.
this?
See, he said that. He said, write it up. This the magic right here, baby. Like,
That's where it
so
comes from.
do you prefer? Because I know different people like different ways. Do you prefer actually handwriting out your lyrics, or do you prefer writing down on the phone, or do you memorize off your head? What do you do for yourself?
Oh, a question for me. That's cool. Um, Personally, I do everything on my phone, but
Okay.
I do like handwriting. It's just something about it that's like very organic.
No,
If
I
you
feel
fuck
that.
up, you got to scratch it out. You can't just
Yeah.
delete. You can't shake your phone to delete the whole thing.
Yes.
So
I like that. I recently, well, I say recent, within the last year of like me doing this, I tried to switch to notebook to see just the different feel of writing versus doing it in the phone. And I definitely feel like having that textile in front of you to be able to write, it gives a completely different value to what you're doing. You feel it way more. It's like actually got real weight to it. So it's just
right,
completely
you
different.
definitely yeah. Like, and that's very important actually on a whole nother level of you like really handwriting your stuff.
Yeah.
It does make a difference. Just not in like how you feel, but the actual weight of the words. It just means a lot more.
Yeah. That's I
In the
definitely
metaphysical.
prefer it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just yeah. I don't even know how to explain it better than that. But like yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. It just feels way I prefer it. Honestly, it just isn't as convenient necessarily carrying around a notebook. But I do prefer
Right.
being able to write it and everything.
Right. Yeah, I could have like a billion songs on this thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you can only have what 120 in a notebook.
yeah, notebook. You know,
Like
you're
however
done.
many. It's
You
like
know,
I gotta get a new one.
be over, especially if you're one of those Eminem type people where he say he write crazy pages, you know, just for something like, nah, you'd be running out of paper like this doing that.
Right.
So
Yeah, it's definitely different. So Eyes of the Shinobi EP, 6 songs. We got that. What's your favorite song off that?
my favorite song, what would I say my favorite song is? To tell you the truth, I probably like the intro Jutsus the most, to tell you the truth, because that's what I wrote first out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't necessarily feel that it is the best song on there, like composition wise. I just like it the most.
Right.
So the energy on it's nice. Composition wise, I like the actual song Eyes of the Shinobi the most, because I feel like it's the most real stuff on there. It's got a good chorus for it. The verses match and everything. They blend in smooth.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit on the longer side, but I feel like it's the most well-rounded, complete song.
Yeah, I would agree. That's the one that I have hearted here. Eyes of the Shinobi. So we're gonna hop right into that. Let the people hear that. Eyes of the Shinobi off the Eyes of the Shinobi EP by Kurfew Kev. Out everywhere right now. Spotify, iTunes.
Go stream that, y'all, real quick.
Wherever you get your music at. Let's go.
Eyes low, sitting like Shinobis. You don't wanna let me move first like I'm Kobe. Mamba through the grass like Hokey, artichoke to his neck. Make him hit the hokey dokey. Name that master in the artichoke. To get the power of Thor, you gotta go to Loki. Take the breath of my enemies, let them die slowly. Hope they freeze over in icy graves just so the flame could come rock the grave. Know what I'm saying? I'm the man, but sometimes I feel like hid inside. That aside, I'm a zombie, my feelings been died. I spin the dice, you might look up through the bended eye. But wait, yet who am I? See, this is Kurfew Kev, slowed up off a sedative and greenery to meditative. Keep unlocking medicines that stop a disease. And methodical beats, prodigal, it comes to fatigue. And how I ain't come from money, but it's still in my genes. So I'm sipping on some holy water. Bro studying a preach, getting things in order. Have him baptize me and my girl first daughter. But before that, gotta see the islands off of Florida. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go when your shit's set. Paying off these student loans, getting out of debt. You can find me in the burbs, I be somewhere chillin'. Backyard, got Jesus 11s on them grillin'. Way too often it's the greatest ones that never make it. Way too often it's just naked girlies getting famous. Way too often it's the cops, they shady, acting heinous. Way too often it's the youngins, these little niggas dangerous. Oftentimes I can't even figure how I made it. Just like my brothers be our keepers, give out salutations. White America, I took a wrong left, lost my rights. And Trump will only give a fuck your pussy tighter white. Boy, since the tidy whiteys, I've been different. Gifted highly, smile politely, or else disappear. Big brother always watching. Mama mia, need you feel the soul where the Aaliyahs, where the Nas's in the big since y'all bagging ether. See, I heard y'all whacking, nobody you never tracked them. Y'all niggas steady whacking, jobs losses on job, be about your action. To see your downfall only takes a faction. How about you save your bread, boy, instead of flashing? So I'm sipping on some holy water. Bro studying a preach, getting things in order. Have him baptize me and my girl first daughter. But before that, gotta see the islands off of Florida. Yeah, this how it's supposed to go when your shit's set. Paying off these student loans, getting out of debt. You can find me in the burbs, I be somewhere chillin'. Backyard, got Jesus 11s on them grillin'. Aristotle looked for stars, he had a bigger feeling. I'm sorry, but I do not believe y'all can see my ceiling. I'm steady grinding, steady finding that they steady lying. And I'm just trying to rock steady, don't need them behind me. Cause half your friends really want you in oblivion. That's why all I ever feel obsidian. Obscene of things that even our parents could've imagined them. Government is still oppressed, this battle is never done. This battle is never won, God's battling with their gun. How they claim it was a battle if he went and tried to run. Kill him in the headlights, that be the new rising sun. Was crazy, I can't be mad, half y'all niggas try and do for fun. Yeah, I'm flabbergasted at the knowledge of the ratchets. Come on man, at least finish our high school classes. You don't even need to graduate with sashes, cause if you don't grad, corp America will laugh. And I'm just saying though. So I'm sipping on some holy water. Bro studying to preach, getting things in order. Have them baptized, me and my girl first daughter. But before that, gotta see the islands off of Florida. Yeah, this how it's supposed to go when your shit's set. Paying off these student loans, getting out of debt. You can find me in the burbs, I be somewhere chillin'. Backyard, got Jesus 11s on them grillin'.
Yonder music.
Oh yeah, that was Eyes of the Shinobi, off Eyes of the Shinobi EP by Kurfew Kev. Like I said, it's out everywhere right now.
Yeah, go stream that, y'all.
Yeah, sure. And like we already said, man, it gives you that vibe. It gives you that good home, like homebody feeling.
Yeah,
Good wholesome song.
that's why. Yeah,
Crazy. You know.
try to vibe. I want to make music that lasts. Like it's not. What is it? All that bullshit's for the. I can't even think of what they're joining the Jay-Z joint is, but I want to make music that's still 10 years from now you play it and it felt the same as when you played it the first time when I made it. So it doesn't necessarily have to go with the age that we're in. I just want to make classic music that people will play back and vibe with always.
Right. Throw that on at the barbecue. That's that Curfew?
Yeah. That bro, you feel me? Yeah, you know, got the uncle over on the grill making the ribs and stuff. You feel me? The kids running around.
Right.
Yeah, you know, that's how we trying to vibe it. You know what I'm saying?
The
you know,
Jesus
chilling.
line was crazy.
She got to throw a little comedy in there, you know, make people listen, you know.
Right. Shout out my man Greg though.
Yeah,
Bro,
Greg,
in the speech getting things in order.
Need that from you still, bro. Got to knock it out.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
So y'all went to high school together, right?
Oh, nah. I met him when I was in high school. Me and him were both in the same high school fraternity. We were in Kappa Phi when we were in high school. So I met him when I was about a sophomore in high school. I met him. And then after that, since then, basically, we just been riding. Since then, just always going out, always linking and everything. So I been knew bro wanted to do that for school and everything. He went to school down in Tennessee for it and everything to work on it. And I just figured it was real. I'm like, this is what he wanted to do in his life. I'm trying to do this music. I want to be able to incorporate people that surround me too in my music because I want to be able to talk about my life and how they affect my life and the ways that they'll be intertwined in it.
Right. Gotcha. What school did you go to?
I went to City Honors.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely hated it. Terrible. I mean, it's a good school, but I absolutely hated City Honors.
Why'd you hate it?
I didn't like the atmosphere. It was not I don't want to say not a friendly atmosphere for me, but it's kind of nose up a little bit. Like it's kind of like how a private school would be and everything in senses. You know, you got some senators, kids and stuff, people like high-end lawyers, get different things like that. So it's like, I don't want to say like I was like, I'm from the hood or anything like that, but everybody I be around for the most part is from the hood. That's the lifestyles they live. So a lot of the people that I went to school with, I just couldn't relate to a lot of things they were going through. They couldn't relate to the same type of things that I was going through just because of the dynamics of the outside world that we lived. So I did appreciate it because I did learn a lot while I was there, but I would have rather went somewhere like Hutch Tech or something like that. I feel like
gotcha.
Or cool. That's where I went from middle school. Well, for kindergarten through fourth grade, I went to Olmsted, and then fifth through high school and everything, I went to honors.
Yo, I was joking.
But nah, I couldn't even.
I went to Olmsted.
Yeah,
I went there.
Olmsted had mad cool people. I know mad people still from Olmsted. I loved Olmsted. Like,
who you know from Olmsted? Let's talk about that.
All right, let's see who we can name from Olmsted. You know, Rachel.
Oh, that's right. You do.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rachel. I'm trying to think. I know low key a lot of people. There's Matt. He went to Olmsted. There's who else went there? There's I'm trying to think who I used to hang out with. Rachel and them a lot.
Rachel and Matt, very generic names.
I know, right? I don't know nobody's last name.
No, I think I know what Rachel you're talking about.
She's kind of short, light skin.
Yep.
Yeah,
Very cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what Matt you're talking about. It's like 100,000 Mats.
Yeah. It's not. He's kind of tall, dude. Little stocky.
Foster?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Just the chill cloud. Shout out to that guy.
No, man. I'm trying to think who else do I know that went over there. I know like Whitley and them too.
Oh right. Yeah.
It's a couple different heads. Like I know a decent amount of people that went there. I'm just not thinking of people's names right now and stuff.
What year did you graduate?
2013.
That's why.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, why are you naming all the underclassmen?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like who, because by that time I didn't really know anybody above me that went to Olmsted. I just know people that were the same year as me or younger that went to Olmsted.
Gotcha.
But nah, Olmsted people, shout out to Olmsted. They all cool and everything too.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool people out there. The Owls, shout out to them. I helped pick the mascot.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Oh, good shit.
I was on the what was it? The yearbook club, and we did the vote, and then we all did the vote in the auditorium, some shit like that.
Oh, but that's lit though. Honestly though, you got a major mark on the school. Shoot, like
facts.
I know that's
my picture should be hanging up in the joint. So
I made your logo for you.
First of all, everybody rocking that owl. That was me. Okay,
man, you better tell me you need your chop. I'll be like, bro. Every time that joint printed, I need a little payout.
I need 1.5%.
Right on top.
That's all. That's all. Nothing too major.
I'm trying to think who was the principal.
Fredo bitch ass.
I don't think I ever had him. I had, you know who Mr. Gruber is?
Yeah, I know Gruber, of course.
I had Gruber at one point, yeah, and there was another lady I had, but I can't think of what the lady name was or anything. But nah, yeah, that school was chilling. I definitely would have took that over honors. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, it would have been way more chill.
Why'd you go there? You like live close to honors or something?
Parents, literally. That's why. I mean, I got accepted to honors in 5th grade. So I went there 5th through 8th after Olmsted. For high school, I wanted to go to Tech, but my parents were like, "You're already at honors. And honors is quote unquote supposed to be a better school." So they were like, "Nah, you're just gonna stay here. We're not about to have you transfer out to a different school."
Right.
And parents being parents, I didn't really have a choice on it. So it just was. It is what it is. I'm stuck here at honors.
Right. Gotcha.
But nah, yeah, definitely would have went Tech instead.
Right. Sure. I don't know too much about Tech. I was gonna go to Tech, but it's funny, in 8th grade, the day that they were all taking the kids on the bus to go to Tech to take the exam, I missed the bus.
Oh damn.
So,
that's one of those life signs right there, man.
Right.
Literally.
And you know what's funny? They was like, last call for the bus to Hutch Tech, and I was pretending like I didn't hear it. I was like,
nah, brother, yeah, he wasn't trying to go there. He was like,
I wasn't.
Nah, he was over there probably macking with a shorty or something like that.
I wasn't. I definitely wasn't. It wasn't nice until like last year. I'm joking.
He said, chill. He said, how you gonna do about something like that? But yo. Oh man, we know he's trying to keep it low key out here and everything. He's trying, downplay for the shorties right now. But
listen, stop, bro.
He said, he's trying to downplay it right now, y'all.
It's not funny. It's not funny. Oh God, nothing.
He said, "Nah, don't hold that. Nah, anybody got? Don't. I'm not trying to get him in trouble, y'all. Don't curse him out or nothing."
Yeah, please. I'm really over here sweating. Like I can't do anymore.
He said, little do y'all know.
If you only knew the past 72 hours I've had.
He'd been telling me he had the crazy. He had the last couple of days, y'all. He didn't really tell me what. He just said it was been crazy. All I'm telling y'all is, man, 2020 is a crazy year for everybody this year.
Right. Yo, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You can tell me you out here to the pot. I'm sorry.
I am sorry.
Yo, please forgive my mans, y'all. I was about to say, had a group prayer real quick.
Honestly, where's Greg?
That man, this man, you already know.
Don't worry, he's at work. I was talking to him before this. He was like, "Damn, bro, you should have told me. I would have pulled up." I was like, "How are we doing it on stream though?" So
yeah.
But yeah.
That's what I told him earlier.
Group prayer with Greg, Kurfew Kev, and Son Scotty. Like, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell at this man, be like, "Bro, get back in school, knock out the prayers. We need this shit."
Right. Definitely
stop playing.
Knock out the.
Knock out them prayers real quick for us, big fella. You remember that's what we knock them flat out for us, you feel me? I need that devil knocked out all 2020.
Oh my god, yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You definitely about it.
Whew. So you got a single. It's called Man.
Yeah.
Man. It dropped last year.
Yeah, that's right.
Is this something off of a new project you got coming out? Because you were telling me before when we was at the lounge that you did have a new project coming, but coronavirus.
Yeah. I got a more of a party type project. Like that's just gonna probably stay more of a single.
Okay.
I got a party type vibe project, more dancey type songs, not as much lyrical stuff. I mean, it's still gonna be bars, but it's definitely more made for the club scene and partying. It's probably technically gonna be an EP because I don't want that to be listed as my first album. But my plan was to be in the studio recording that this month to give it to y'all next month. But everything happened with the Rona. So whenever this clears up, y'all should hopefully be getting that EP summertime, which will work perfect. Everybody going back outside anyway. They're going to want to party anyway. So that'll work perfect. Then I got my first album I plan on giving y'all at the end of this year. It's going to be the goal. Yeah. So given that all the studios, all this stuff actually clears up and we're good, my guess is I'll probably give it to y'all. My birthday is December. So my plan is just to give it to y'all for my birthday.
Word. What day is your birthday in December?
The 14th.
14th. Word. A 7th. Yeah. Nice.
Hey, okay. I was about to say, yeah, we gotta do something for the birthdays, man. We can do a party or something. Yeah.
Mine's the 21st of June.
Okay, I don't know why I thought you just said the 7th of the.
Oh no,
December.
Oh no.
But June, yo, as soon as you're joined there, for June, we could do a party in June. You have the weather for your birthday. I never could do anything. Like,
yeah, man.
Right. We could easy do that.
I really don't be doing too much for my birthday. Like last year, my family threw me a surprise party that was really cool, and like had all my friends there and shit like that.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, a lot of my friends, not all of them.
Excuse me.
But yeah, it was dope. But usually, I don't really be doing nothing.
You just be more on some laid back and everything.
Yeah, it's just whatever, honestly.
No, if you're trying to do a party, man, because we used to do the parties all the time. I'm trying to get back into that starting this summer. So, yeah, right. You want to do something? We could do something big and come June and everything. Set it up wherever you're trying to do. We talk details and get that knocked out.
Bad.
All right, yeah, we got
Where
that.
Ramsey's at.
Yeah, Ramsey, bro. Wherever you're trying to do Ramsey, we could do it closed down. We get Ramsey to close down for the night. And everything. Do a little exclusive joint. Say less, man.
What's my man's name up there?
DB. Yeah, my man. DB. Shout out DB.
Yeah, shout out DB and Ramsey's.
Yeah, party coming your way, DB. I already know.
I asked him. I was like, "Yo, I could do a music video in here." He's like, "Yeah, man, just let me know the time and all that." And I was like, "Bet."
He really cool, yo. That man, he always look out. As long as you're not doing nothing crazy or anything like that, he always willing to bless. Like, definitely big shout outs to DBs and like Ramsey's because y'all done blessed us a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a couple nights I was in there dolo just with the hookah, listening to Buffalo music and shit, just chilling. Everybody
I love it. Yeah, you could go in there on certain nights where you could literally just be chilling. You don't got to worry about anybody being packed or people doing too much. Like, I love it. Like,
right.
That vibes.
So you got a name for the project, the party project?
I have a possible name. I was gonna call it possibly Half and Half, but I'm thinking we're gonna change that. I think I need to come up with something curfew related. So I don't want to give an official name yet for that, but I'll probably be putting out an official name. Honestly, by the end of this month, I'll probably be giving an official name.
Tardy.
He said, I need that.
No. I'm saying like you should call it Tardy.
Tardy,
because curfew.
I could get with that.
I don't know.
I be needing stuff like that relate. Like everybody be like, you got a catchy name. You should be doing all these play on words for your names and stuff like that. So I could bang with that. Honestly though, Tardy do that thing. Coming up, lights out. I low-key like the Tardy more than the lights out. That Tardy's just clean. It's just a nice clean name. You remember?
Percent off the
top. You feel me? Yeah, he said right off the top. He said, put that in the name credit right in the bottom.
You know, name by.
You feel me? I got we look out everything. You feel me? You get the names. We give you the support. You feel me?
You got a name for your album though?
The album is either gonna be called Footsteps or Footprints. I just don't know which one yet.
Okay.
But that's the goal. I can show y'all real quick. Got this joint. I don't know if you've ever seen. It's like this prayer thing or whatever. Like this. I I broke it though. I'm mad I broke it. But it's like this poem thing about like footprints and God, and like if the man that was walking on a journey and stuff, and it was like 2 sets of footprints, and eventually it went down to one. And he basically was asking God, like, why'd you leave me during my hardest time and everything? The hardest times in my life, I only see 1 set of footprints. He was like, during those hardest times, you weren't walking by yourself. I was carrying you during those times. That's why I was only one. So I just kind of want to do that as my first album, as kind of like, this is the real stuff. It's going to be a real project album. Like, it's about to be feelings, talking about real problems and issues and just going through things. And so I felt like it was just an appropriate name to go talk about more serious type of content.
Gotcha. I like that.
Good looks.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. I want to play Man. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no, go for it, man. You feel me? Get the people what they want.
So, this is Man. This is a single by Kurfew Kev. Again, Spotify, iTunes, blah 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 blah. Let's go.
Streaming sites, yep.
All these rappers believing that they walk on water, but drowning slowly, man, feel the fire since you martyr. Tell me, have you thought of all the places that you gone wrong? Every single song like Hail Marys, boy, you getting cut off. Check the mics, cut off. Check the booths, cut off. Walked and seen the tables, everything, the shit was shut off. Real engineers take trash out cause they can't take a loss. It takes a pretty big boss to say your song getting tossed. You still get less plays than unless not take it there and playing fan. You think it's a game, boy, get out of here. I'm mortician, need more missions and more dishes. No vision, it takes precision to make the cut. Buttercup looks like a shut up and go and knuckle up. My lyrics indomitable, your shit is abominable. Maybe more writing than less hitting the bowl. I'm sick of whack rappers, no heat, they just giving us cold. So hey yo, Curfew, tell them what you saying right now. Yo, I'm the M to the A to the N right now, and I'm the nigga that you niggas can't stand right now. Cause in the town, I'm the motherfucker here right now. So hey yo, Curfew, tell them what you saying right now. Yo, I'm the M to the A to the N right now, and I'm the nigga that you niggas can't stand right now. Cause in the town, I'm the motherfucker here right now. And so I'm here right now, and have no fear right now. And for the naysayers, let me make it clear right now. And transparency helps apparently, but I don't like you. The glass could be half empty, but mine is spiteful. So go ahead and pass the cup like it's communion. My flow is the holy union, a fusion of straight confusion. My lyrics will cause contusion. I'll open eyes to illusion, exposing all of the nuisance. I'm living memories lucid, see? Art galleries, my accolades and marble score. Been keeping quiet while I'm tiptoeing on marble floors. But it's a rap, I could rap, really need a tour. And everything I'm saying sounding smooth like a straight velour. Fiction out of law, so I'm praying, Lord. Perfecting all my words and turn my tongue into a sword. And every day I'm digging deeper till I find my core. Time to end all the debates and finally go settle scores.
Say, hey yo, Curfew, I heard you're the best.
So hey yo, Curfew, tell them what you saying right now. Yo, I'm the M to the A to the N right now, and I'm the nigga that you niggas can't stand right now. Cause in the town, I'm the motherfucker here right now. So hey yo, Curfew, tell them what you saying right now. Yo, I'm the M to the A to the N right now, and I'm the nigga that you niggas can't stand right now. Cause in the town, I'm the motherfucker here right now.
Yeah, when it's all said and done, that'll probably be one of my most played songs of 2020.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Spotify recap is gonna come up and you're like, most played Comethazine.
Oh, you fucking Comethazine too? Wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, what?
What? That's that
Heard
word
you
right
picked
there.
up for Comethazine, but I still pull up.
Man, yo, that's, oh my god, his energy is crazy.
Yo, I
like,
super fuck with Comethazine.
yo, it's crazy. I be telling people, a lot of people be like, yo, Comethazine, who are they? Be like, he alright. I'm like, bro, no, nobody has energy like this man's energy. Like, he's completely different. It's straight Black Air Force energy on every song, and it's but it hits like no matter what. I love it.
Just like when you said people want 2-minute songs, that's the first person I thought of. This thing would be a minute and a half.
Yeah,
hard.
And that's why I'm like, certain people I just gotta accept it. Like, I bang out, like, but I can't picture no 4-minute Comethazine song. I'd be sitting there like, nah, it's too long now. Like, you know,
right? He had
Nah, that's
one song, Nonsense. I wish he had a second verse too. I'm not gonna lie.
is
Off of
is that the
Boss,
one that he just put out like not that long ago? Or okay,
no, it's on
that's
Bossy too. Bitch, Mr.
okay.
Nonsense, you broke out nonsense. I bought
Oh
home.
yeah, okay, I know what you mean. I actually know
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
I wish he had a second verse on that because that shit goes stupid.
Yeah, that'd be the worst though. Yeah, he could get away with some second verses. It's just probably not the third ones he could get away with, but the second definitely he could get away with because I think he got a couple songs that got two verses when he
Yeah,
started.
he has
He'd be
like
doing those short verses, like like not even really a verse. It's almost more like a bridge, almost
right,
like
right, just like on Glide, he said like
yeah,
one different thing.
yeah. It's almost the same, but it's like it just works for my man. If you got the magic with that, keep shuffling
Right.
with it.
Hey, that's a steez. That's a steez.
Yeah, honestly, but man, I'm glad you fuck with Komet. Yo, I'm glad. It's
Hell
tough
yeah.
finding people. Yeah, good shit.
Hell yeah. Who else do you fuck with in music?
Music. Who do I like listening to? I love Joey Badass. That's one of my favorite artists of all time. Joey Badass. I like K Camp a lot.
Okay. You
I
wanted to.
yeah, that way we finessing with the singing, man. I wish I could sing. As much I like Drake, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not as huge on Drake's newer stuff, but when Drake actually is on his spitting, like more like mixtape, almost old type stuff, Drake, I like that type of flow for Drake. Who else do I bang out a lot that I listen to? Mac Miller. I like Mac Miller a lot. Yeah.
Peace, Mac.
Yeah, that was sad.
It was definitely
Gone
sad.
before his time. Yeah,
I was
he
at
didn't
work and I
predict
found
it.
out. I was just like, yo, I don't think you
Yeah, like that one was. I mean, I understand because he did have a lot of issues. Like he was going through a lot, but it still took the world by surprise. That one hurt. Like
Yeah.
I was not. I had just listened through to his album. I think his album or whatever that was had dropped like right before that or something like that when he had passed. And so I had that on repeat. Then found out he passed. I'm like, what the fuck? Like that one.
He had just dropped Good AM, right? Or was it like the Divine Feminine?
What is the name of it?
When I first made $100,000.
I'm terrible at naming stuff. That's the one thing I hate.
I don't know. I can't type right now.
That's good if we can't get it. But yeah, that joint was.
It was a Mac project. We just say that.
Yeah. No, Mac is definitely. I'm trying to think who else do I.
Who's your top five? Say that.
Top five. This is an all time.
Yeah, all time, no order.
All time top five. Damn, that's a tough one. I'm putting Joey in there. Joey automatic. A lot of people I know is gonna say that's controversial, but I'm throwing Joey in there.
Smoking on the clemidus, get open like a president is.
Come on, yo! I'm trying to take it back to 1999 on them. They don't know nothing about this, like, man.
What do you say about the compositions?
I'm trying to think.
In his compositions, in like a ball behind these balls, like a composition.
Like his mind play. And the crazy thing is, a lot of those songs he dropped them when he was only like 16 and stuff like that. He was so young, like he was killing people. Like so, that's why I just got so much respect for that man. Like
I wish I didn't get discouraged when I was younger by my elder statesmen. Otherwise, I would have been rapping.
Doing that, yeah, because so many people, man, but they'd be like, you got to do this, that, it's not worth it. But it's like, honestly, if you got bars, it's especially in today's times, it's so much easier. I feel like because there's so much garbage out there that's filling everybody's ears. You come through with some real shit, and it just cuts through everything. Like,
because everybody's like, yo, bro, check out my tape, bro, check out my shit, bro, all this other shit. And it's like, this is all ass. I don't want to hear nothing. Then like, yo, bro. I rap, not even pushing it in their face. Oh, you rap? Oh, I didn't even know. Yeah, bro. Check this out. Whoa!
Good looks, yeah.
Oh, now I put you in my list.
Good, and that's how I gotta. Honestly, I need to push myself more, but that's to me is the hardest part about this rap stuff is still labeling myself as I'm a rapper. Like I guess is still having that mindset. It's tough.
I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of nasty to say out loud.
Yeah, it's still. I feel like to like legit be making real money off of this, like I shouldn't say I'm a rapper because it's like you still technically are rapping as a hobby, even if it is your passion. If you're not making no income off of it, it's not your job yet. So it's not. Like,
it's not a job, right?
So that's how I look at it. But I'm trying to think who else to give you quick. I was top five. We got Joey. We got Eminem.
Okay.
Throw Eminem in there. I'm gonna put Ludacris in there.
Luda.
Yeah, a lot of people don't bang with it. I love Luda. I love all old school Luda stuff.
Luda versus Nelly in a beats battle or in a
I
hits
seen
battle.
that. I think Luda's taking it, honestly, to tell you the truth. I mean, Nelly's got some hits, but man, there's too many. Luda's got too many. But Get Out the Way, Potion or whatever. He's got too many to me that are classics. I just grew up really just like going through and listening to his stuff heavy. Who else would I put as top two? Yeah, I know. That one's when I tell people that, and they're like, Luda, what? Like, yeah, that's definitely, I know.
Because like nobody ever
list.
says Ludacris.
But man, like he set the foundation for so much stuff. His style was so unique and everything. Like it sounds and videos. I love the visuals for their videos because they like had different videos, like him, Busta Rhymes, like Missy Elliott, all of them. They had like similar type videos with like all the crazy out there stuff, and I really liked that. It drew my eye. Who else would I? Okay, so final two. Who else am I putting in there? Let's put. It's crazy because I don't like Jay-Z, but I've been going back and listening to a lot of his old stuff, and I think I might have to put him in the top 5. I think I might have to. I don't want to do that because I'm not really that big of a fan of his music, but I can't deny that he can rap. I can't deny that. yeah. I got some controversial opinions.
Yo, man said I can't deny Jay could rap. What?
I can't deny it, but I don't like listening to most of his music. Like it's not music. Even if I want to listen to something lyrical, his music just isn't the type of music that I grabs my ear naturally. He has a very different flow, the way he grabs the beat. So it's like, to me, it isn't naturally what I would go for. So to me, I'm just not naturally like, oh, that's what I want to listen to. Right. But some of his old stuff, I went back and listened to some of like the Blueprints and some of the old stuff, like actually like last week. And I was sitting there like, damn, like he really got some classics. Like, so I'll put him top 5. He'll get that 4th slot.
Yo, I think it was on Spotify where it was like, check out Jay-Z's music, classic albums. I think it was like all his albums. It was like 6 albums. Like, might as well have Kingdom Come in there.
And that's what the type of music I want to make, where it's like all my shit is just classic. Like everything Jay-Z put out there turns into a classic. Like, and it ages beautifully. Like you can listen to stuff they put out 15, 20 years ago, and it's like, okay, this still could apply to today's situations and stuff. So I bang with that. Now you're trying to make me think on who is going to be the last person.
One more. You said Lil B? That's crazy.
Man, that bass guy, Chef, looking like a yo. I used to be that boy. Hold on.
Yo, summer school in 10th grade. Oh my god,
man, yo, Lil B. He really changed the game. I ain't gonna hold you. I used to be on Lil B when he first came out. And everything. My man Jamal put me on him. I mean, he was nice.
On my dick because I look like a race man.
Like, come on, yo. Everybody just being their bass, just Chef going crazy with the pot. Like, yo, at the parties, I know swag, yo. You bring back memories now, man. Like, yo, I ain't think about this in a minute, man. Yo, yeah, you about to make me buy some Lil B after this joint. Like,
wonton soup.
Chef like wonton soup. That's just what I do.
Pop my car. Whoop. Stand up, fuck your bitch. Whoop. Wonton soup. Swag. That's just what I do. Oh, he really is the father of like all these new people that's out because they all rap like him.
Yeah, they got that.
Albeit wasn't people rapping like that.
Yeah, he was ahead of his time, honestly. Like him and Riff Raff. If Riff Raff came out now, Riff Raff would be
Riff Raff. Even though I hate saying Riff Raff because he's so fucking ass.
He is, yeah. His music trash, but in this culture right now, he'd be flame. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, even though he's still out, it's just like he has.
I didn't even know he was still putting stuff out. I thought he just. He
was supposed to come here this year to have a show at the Showplace Theater.
Oh shit! I didn't even know about that.
Really gross, yeah.
Oh, so he was making moves. I mean, well, shoot, more power to him. You don't get that bread. I just didn't know he was still doing stuff.
There's a couple people hyped to open up for Riff Raff. I was just like, yo.
I mean,
good on you.
They just want that slot, that attention. Right. I feel like he'd be an interesting person to kick it with. You feel me? Like,
maybe I don't know. His persona is just so good as far as like the character that I don't think the character.
I don't know. Yeah, and it's like, is he really like that when you link up? Because some people they be completely different than the image, and some people it's like, no, that's exactly your real life, how you act and everything. So it varies. So. All right, yeah, Riff Raff not gonna be my number 5, but number 5, I think I'm gonna have to go over, not necessarily to best song making, because I don't think this person makes the best songs, but because of their freestyle ability, I'm gonna go with King Los.
I knew you were gonna say fucking
King Los.
Los.
Let's go with Los.
Oh my god!
Best 5 Fingers of Death to ever be made, ever. I don't think anybody's ever
Why
topping
am
his
I
5
coughing
Fingers of
right
Death.
now? Oh Jesus, King Los. Everybody
Los.
has King Los.
Man, his lyrics, the way this man formulates the bars he puts together are triple entendres, quadruple entendres. Like, this man is next level. Like,
I gotta go back and really listen then.
yo, literally to me, best 5 Fingers of Death, because I think he might even hit it twice, or he did 5 Fingers and then he did like something else that was big. But the original 5 Fingers of Death that he had, I think it's got the most views out of any 5 Fingers of Death too. And he bodied it. Like, went rap the whole time, through beat changes, didn't pause at all, literally flowed through everything for the whole time.
Right.
Like, so definitely going Lost. His song making ability, I feel like could be a little bit better, but a lot of times I feel like freestylers, battle rappers, and stuff like that, they aren't necessarily the best at making songs because that's not their, niche area. But like, nah, definitely King Los, he's got to be top 5. I think. I don't think there's anybody else other than Cassidy that's giving him a run for money.
Cassidy.
Wait, but who's rapping better than these people though? Cassidy was still flame. Like, same thing. He wasn't the greatest at making songs to me, but when it comes to battling, freestyling, rapping like that, it's not too many to me that's touching Cassidy.
Yeah.
So,
can you freestyle?
Some. It depends. Like, if I'm in the mood. I mean, I can always at least do something basic, but like in-depth stuff, I gotta already be a little bit more in the zone and everything like that.
Right. I only ask because a lot of people be like, "Yo, bro, you rap freestyle. Let's hear something. Let's hear something."
Yeah.
Like, if you can't give somebody something like right off the top, it's kind of like, ugh.
Yeah. And I don't like when people, because it's what is it? There's freestyling and off the top, I guess, is what they consider the difference. Because I know they be saying a freestyle is technically just free of form, so you could have something that was pre-written that you use as a freestyle. But to me, that's still not really a freestyle. Like, but that's what most artists do nowadays when they go places and they got a freestyle. That's what they just spit something they already had.
Right.
And to me, it's like, I want to see what you can actually spit. It's only a couple artists I see that legit, like when they be on these interviews, like, oh, let me spit something truly off the top. Like, and that's what I want to work on, is just getting the off the top game where it's like, okay, oh, drop a beat and now I'm good. We on it. Like,
right. Yeah, that's a different animal. That's definitely when people say freestyle, I definitely think of off the top first. I don't ever think of like, what have I written?
Yeah. But it's weird that I feel like previously in years past, it definitely was considered anytime anybody said freestyle, it was off the top.
Right.
But now, since so few artists that are out now can do it, I feel like it's switched the meaning, because it's like all these ARs don't want the artists going up there looking stupid on the interview when they're like, yeah, yo, freestyle. And he's like, bottle and got him. Now sit your ass down somewhere. So like, I think it's completely changed the culture on it. But I hope the culture eventually gets back to where we get to see more people freestyling. Like, have you seen Black Thought? I think is his name. That boy is freestyling. That's a different level. Like, you feel me? That's what people should be aspiring to be like. Is like, freestyle game like that. Like, but it takes years to get to that level, man. But that would be amazing.
He's with the Roots, right?
Yeah. I gotta follow honestly more their like actual music and stuff like that. Because I mean, I've heard a couple of his actual songs, but I haven't like actually went in depth like through his catalog and stuff. I need to.
There's a Roots album that's really good. It's a concept album where it follows a person throughout their day, I think it is.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's great. It was like nominated for a Grammy and everything.
You know the name by chance?
I can't remember. Hang on, let me see if I can look it up.
I say if not, I did research after later today. Give me some stuff to listen to today.
The Roots album. I want to say it was Undone, but I'm not 100% sure.
Undone. All right.
All of that shit is nice anyway.
Yeah. Music don't get made like that.
It is. It's Undone.
Undone?
Yeah, because they made a whole like YouTube movie for it, for every song. There's a video.
Oh, that's lit. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely go through and watch that then.
Yeah, Undone by the Roots. Fire.
All right. See, now you got me want to ask. So who's your top 5 then? Who you putting for top 5?
Yo, Kev, you're honestly one of the only people to ever ask me questions.
I mean, it's a back and forth. You know,
No, that's an interview for you.
he said, put him on the spot. Let's see.
I'm gonna say Hove. Obviously, Hove is up there. Wiz is definitely my top 5.
Okay.
For sure. I don't really have a traditional top 5. Like, I'm not gonna tell you Nas and Pac and Big. They're not.
Honestly, I
feel like
now this is where I'm gonna get murdered. I don't like almost any of them, to tell you the truth. I have specific songs that I like, but I don't like them as a whole.
Right.
So
I'm not saying the same thing, but
he said for the record, people. He said,
because all the hip hop purists that I've had, oh my god, on the show and shit, then you're like, oh.
Yeah, people go off over like Biggie and Pac. It's gotta be Biggie and Pac, and I'm just like,
like, actually, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's me. Like, Pac. I appreciate Pac more just for what he did outside of music than his actual music, to tell you the truth. And
Right.
Biggie, I feel like he got more popular after he died, not necessarily when he was alive. So I don't think he was the best either. So,
but Nas is Nas. He had Illmatic.
Beautiful, yeah. I can't deny that. That was a beautiful
top to bottom album. Yeah, and
great
he
listen
produced
through.
music to the world too.
Yeah,
He's
like
very flexible rapper.
Yeah, and I love when you could get to new artists through like an artist that's already out there, put somebody else on and put them in the spotlight. It's like, oh, now I can listen to them too.
Drake and Nicki and Tyga.
Yeah,
even though it took a lot longer to get to where he needed to be, he's bubbling now.
Yeah, he had a little setback. He was dealing with the Kardashian stuff and everything. He got sucked into there, and he got out, so now he good.
Right. But I said Jay-Z was. I gotta say Comethazine.
Okay, so you put him in top 5. Let's go.
I'm joking.
Let's go. That man could legit be. He could be number 1 of 1.
Joe Budden. Joe Budden's in my top 5 for sure.
Really?
For sure.
Yo,
just by your
reaction. Yeah, I haven't listened to him. I was about to say I haven't. Like, I've heard select songs, but I haven't actually listened through to him.
Joe Budden be getting me through fucking time.
I heard his pen was crazy though. I heard like not too many people could pen better than him. All right. Is any projects in specific you would recommend?
Music too.
Music too.
Mood music too.
Mood music too.
Mood music, yeah.
Oh, mood music too.
No,
okay.
mood.
Oh, mood. Okay, mood music.
MOOD, mood music too.
All right.
OLS, the all of OLS, ordinary love shit.
Okay.
All of me is on mood music too, so that's All
right, I think I'll start with mood music and see what he got. Yeah, because that's what I've heard.
His old shit is not mixed well, so it's not gonna be like a good smooth listening experience. You got to really like be into it. But listen to mood music too to start off.
Okay.
And then like Rage in the Machine is great. Padded Room. Shit like that.
He got some hits, okay. But literally, that when I say this, I've had this conversation a couple times with people, and they'll say Joe Budden. I'm just like, I haven't went through it. They're like, you need to go through. His skills are crazy. So all right, I'll definitely do that. Bust that down though.
Wale.
I forgot about Wale. Oh my goodness, album about nothing. Yo, I damn near should have put him in top 5.
Album about nothing was great.
Yeah, Luda looking a little weak now. I don't know. Man.
Yeah, you got to get Luda ass out of there.
Yeah, Wale might have to take that. But that's a tasteful choice right there. I like that. Okay.
That's 4, right? Jay-Z, Wiz, Wale, Joe Budden.
Joe Budden, yeah.
And
who's gonna be that Mr. 5?
Let's see who's in my playlist and shit.
Let's see. Man, I forgot about the Wale. That man, I seen him when he came here to Buff State and everything for the Spring Fest. Love that man. He's amazing.
Almost like Gunna. Oh, Drake. Drake is up there.
Drake doing Drake.
Yeah.
I feel like Drake has earned it at this point. Like I feel like Drake gets a lot of hate and people are like, nah, fuck that man, Drake. But like honestly, he's got so many hits at this point. He's got something everybody loves. Like it's hard not to put him in top 5. Like. Okay, that's a solid list though.
Jackson on another rhythm.
He comes through every time. Come through new flows, something new. Okay, that's a solid list. Okay, so you say you got Joe Budden, Wiz, Hove, Wale, and Drake.
Yep.
That's a pretty solid listen to. I can listen through to them. It's just like the only artist I listen to. So that's a clean list.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
No problem.
What about like a new age list?
New age. Okay.
Within like the last 5 years.
Okay, I'm gonna go Smoke Perp.
Wow.
I low key like Perp. I like Perp a
Yo, my
lot. I ain't
stuff
gonna
is now. Oh my
Nah, I
god.
like that Perp. Man.
Perp.
He said, like, well, do you just mean new age artists, or do you mean like more of this like mumble type rap type
like
genre?
what you're talking about. You said Smoke.
Okay,
And the new,
Smoke. So Smoke Perp. Who else do I really like? I do like Lil Uzi. I ain't gonna hold you. I like Uzi, but I prefer. I didn't really like the most two recent projects he put out. I prefer more of his older stuff, and I prefer more when he like actually raps versus does singy song stuff.
Wait, bro. Did you not hear? Okay, so you did because you just said you heard it.
Because he dropped.
Would take Love versus the World 2.
Yeah, he did that, and it was like the double combined because he did the deluxe. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there was some songs. It was some songs I liked on there. But to me, I feel like the weight was not justified for the level of how good the songs were.
I disagree.
He said he disagree on that. That one is tough, man. I mean, like it was about. I didn't like more than half the songs, and I feel like for how long I waited, I needed to like more than half the songs that came out on there. Like they should have all been bangers. Like, and I definitely had some skips through on there, and I barely even listened. Then I was like, nah, we just gonna keep it pushing. So, all right, but you might make me go back and re-listen through a little bit more on that one though.
You have to go back and listen. Yeah,
do that. Well, all right, so
Sarisky, 21 Savage on it. Yes,
yeah, I didn't even really like that song. The song he had with 21 on there, like I wasn't huge on that.
It's all vibe.
I like the Baby Poodle joint or whatever there was. I like the Prices, I think it's called. I like
Silly Watch.
Yeah, like Silly Watch was good. Yeah,
man, what a new 40. I forgot y'all better.
I even like
money, I got that.
He definitely got catchy shit. Like, don't get me wrong, and Uzi could actually spit. I like Uzi. A lot of the mumble rappers that I like them because I've also heard them spit without using the auto tune and stuff like that. Like Perp can still actually rap. Uzi can rap without the auto tune and everything like that. I'm trying to think. You know who I like, but it's not that I know that much of his music, but everything I hear of him I like. Lil Skis or whatever his name is. Skies. Yeah. He's pretty good. He's not even necessarily mumble per se, but he's kind of similar to that genre a little bit. Who else do I like? He gets
lumped into that just because he's young. He's got tattoos and he makes like whiny music.
Yeah, so he's not exactly mumble because I understand everything he's saying, but it's just he gets lumped in.
Yeah.
Lil Skies. Who else is bomb? I don't know if Lil Baby, if we can put him in this mumble or is he not considered this?
I wasn't really saying mumble rap, just like
the new age. Lil Baby, Lil Baby, definitely. I'm going with him. Who gonna be my fifth person? Everything that man touches good. I love Lil Baby. He mumbled, but it's still somehow clear though. I don't understand it, but it just worked for him. Like him and who else is the last new age person I'm gonna put? I banged with. I've been on Lil TJ. From New York. Yeah, I low key. His last project he just put out, it was all certified slappers. Like I went through and I was like, yo, I could bang all of this through. So I'm about to start being on him. I think that's probably my fifth choice, honestly.
I would have to say Uzi.
Okay.
Say Saw Baby.
Okay. Agree with that.
And Gunna.
Okay, Gunna. All right.
He's got a new album coming out soon. Actually,
Gunna?
Really excited, yeah.
Oh, okay, that'd be good.
Last joint, Dripper Drown 2, top to bottom, classic. Nobody says.
No, that's facts. That was hard hitting. I mean, there might have been like 2 songs on there I didn't like, but everything on there was
even the songs I didn't like. I went back and kept listening to, and they fired.
Okay, he said after playing enough things. Hard. All right, yeah, that boy got the juice. He got his own lane a little bit. I fuck with him, like
definitely. So that's 3. I got 2 more. Say Trippie Redd.
Okay.
And who else?
You like Trippie more when he on his singy or more when he on his rapping?
When he's on his singing shit.
All right. Good shit.
I could take it to Topanga.
Yes, that's beautiful.
Yeah. I would have said Pop Smoke, but rest in peace of Pop.
Yeah, he didn't pop. Yeah, honestly, yeah, because he would have took over this generation. Honestly, he already damn near had, and he before he passed, and he just had turned 21. Like this,
Right.
or it didn't even make it. Like he gonna be even the stuff he still got out. I could bang all day and everything. It's similar sounding, but it's different enough that it still gives me a different vibe when I listen. Like so, I can get it. No,
I like
okay, so this is all fun.
I like Lil Tecca, but I don't know if he makes my top 5 though.
I don't think he's got enough
say
content to make top 5.
I might have to say Navaraj.
Nav, you talking about Nav?
Yeah, Nav.
Nav, I just started kind of getting into him. Like it's what
I say
the
Nav
Turks and
because-
Caicos or Turks joint got me into him.
Yeah.
Like
Yo, he dropped what?
he dropped that project, right? Like
Oh, he trying to be on his Uzi shit. He's so fucking. Oh my god.
wait,
He dropped Good Intentions, and then he dropped Good Intentions Brown Boy 2 Deluxe version. So like just like Uzi did, he drops, and I didn't even know he did that.
Yo, it's okay. Did he keep the original? 'Cause I just had this conversation with some people about the stuff like this, the deluxe. Did he keep any of the original songs, or is it a whole different project, basically?
No, it's all the same stuff.
Okay.
So it's 18 songs from. It's the whole first album, Good Intentions, plus another 14.
Okay. So okay. So yeah, it's literally just like an actual complete deluxe. And that one's not bad then.
Yeah. But what did it for me? Why I put him up there is because Perfect Timing and Reckless. Reckless was crazy. My life will never be the same. Oh, yeah. It's gonna never gonna change.
I don't know if I know that one. I'm gonna have to look him up. Like, but I was never huge on Nav. Like, I mean, I knew a couple people that vibed with him and everything, but like they could never actually suggest me anything. So I'm like, I don't really know Nav. Like, I need to talk to someone that actually really knows his music. Like,
so you need to go listen to the whole Reckless album.
Reckless, all right.
Top to bottom. Never Change is a crazy song.
All right.
Champion with Travis Scott.
Okay.
Wanted You with Uzi.
I might have heard that Wanted You with the Uzi joint.
Can't believe I wanted you. Yeah, you definitely heard that.
I think I heard that one. Yeah.
But yeah, he got some shit. Bad Habits was pretty good though.
Okay.
That I can remember. Oh, I could have said Thug too though.
But Thug is kind of he knew, but like he almost not really knew anymore. He like kind of. I feel like he started this new wave. Like he was one of the founding fathers that brought them all out, the Uzis and everything. Like, because he like, yeah, because how long has I'm trying to think he been out now? He been out for a minute, like good, probably 10 years now at least. I feel like going on. Like I've been listening to him.
Tiger was bubbling still on his way up.
So yeah, that's a good minute then. We talking back. This is going probably like 09 at least, damn near. Like
let's see.
So I'm trying to think. I remember I was like a freshman or a sophomore listening to Young Thug. Now it's like 2011 ish, I think.
Man, 2011.
2011. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say like 2011. Wait, that just made me think when you just said hookah. Who is it? I think it's Rich Homie Quan. I ain't heard nothing from him in forever, but he got a song or something coming out. I think with like Uzi or something like that.
He probably could keep it.
he said, we don't need to know.
Yeah.
some of his shit used to be hot, but he just said he fell out crazy. Like
he had that one line that was about rape. And it was like, no.
Oh, shit, I didn't know. Oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah, they kind of got him out of here.
Dang, yeah, cancel culture would be over.
Yeah, it's over. It's old.
But
he's old.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Nowadays, you say anything crazy, it's over. They coming for you. Like, so that's the toughest part about rap now. But that's a solid top 5 though, still for even a new age and everything like that.
Yeah, man.
Like Trippy is the one that got me on that. Like I'm like, yeah, I probably should include him. Trippy definitely a nice one.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't like Trippy Red for the longest time, but he grew on me. Pause.
He said, I feel what you're saying though. Like after a minute, he's nice.
Right.
Pause, but like it takes a minute because at first I was just like, nah, that's another one of them. But honestly, music, at actual music talent ability, like music theory wise and stuff like that, I feel like he definitely has one of the best grasps on the concepts out of this current generation. And I think he'll be able to like, in a couple of years, he'll really be able to actually put out some truly different music that's different than anything we've heard, which I'm appreciate.
Okay, hot take right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Trips
Looking
to
for
culture.
catch us in Trippy Red, a couple years. I said it first. You know,
Right. Shout out to Kev for that.
you know what I'm saying?
Is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything at all?
I never know. Like I said, I'm not really prepared for that question.
It could
Really.
be the world. It could be music
Right.
related. It could be about your dog.
It's craziness. I don't even y'all. I mean, just because it's going on right now, y'all see that joint, the crazy video of that dude getting beat up here by the cops here in Buffalo.
I did see that.
Seeing that, I'm trying to follow that case honestly as much as I can, because I mean, I found out like that the dude, like I guess what originally caused it was the dude was driving the wrong way down a one way. They said the car smelled like a bunch of weed when they pulled him over. He already had a bunch of priors and stuff like that. They asked him to step out of the car. He got combative when he stepped out the car and everything. Like, so I guess there was a lot of prerequisites that went into it. I still feel like there's no excuse for be like punching somebody on the face on the ground when you're on top of them.
Right.
But I'm just kind of wondering what's going to come of that and everything. It's just crazy seeing something that crazy happening in your hometown. It's like this could happen to your little bro, your little cousin. You know, even you and everything. You never know, just because just being a black man out here, it's hard times and everything. You got to be extra careful, and it's sad being able to actually see this stuff now that people can record all these incidences happening. And before in the past, everybody be like, "No, it's not like that. Cops not like this," and it may not even been a race thing. I think this was more just of a bad policing thing. But it's still just crazy now being in the world, being able to see all these stories truly coming to light, and it's like, nah, this is really how the world is behind quote unquote closed doors and everything like that. And this is what people really got to go through.
Right.
So it's just something interesting. Just curious if you had seen it.
Yeah, I definitely saw it. I know a couple people that are kind of like closely involved with trying to figure out what's going on with all that.
Right.
Yeah, it's nasty, man. It's nasty. But like you said, it happens all the time. Like my boy Matt, the one day we were chilling at my old house on a show, and he was leaving to go through to the train station, cut through the park.
Okay.
And the cops just like ran up on him, put the knee to his neck. You know that. Just for no reason. It's like, what are you doing in the park at night? Why are you? It's like, wow.
Like, yeah, going that hard. Literally no reason for cause or anything like that. Right. They'll just pick people, and it's like, I feel like a lot of these people just have issues with like power. They get that the moment they get a little ounce of power, it just goes to their head. And they're like, yeah, I can do whatever I want to. And they gotta realize it's like, bro, at the end of the day, we're both still human beings. You gotta have compassion. How would you feel if you was doing this? Is this happened to your kid, what you're doing to somebody and everything, and you gotta hear about it? Like, and it's just, I don't think they'd be looking at it like that.
Right. Because they always think like, oh, it'll never happen to us.
Yeah, and it's like, no, I definitely can. I mean, I'm more shout out to the police, because I know I can never be a police officer. That's too much anxiety trying to be in those types of situations. Split section decision. Yeah, like somebody's life is legit in your hands in some of these moments, and it's like that's a lot of pressure. So I mean, big ups to them to be able to do that. But it's just still, I feel like a lot of officers need better training and stuff like that, because they are not equipped, I feel like, to be ready for certain situations.
Yeah, I feel like the training thing should be a lot longer.
Yeah,
longer. I feel like it should be like 6 months.
Dude. Yeah, because how long do they go? What is it, like 2 months that they got to go through or something like that? A couple weeks? Oh, damn! Yeah, ain't nothing. Like,
let me look it up.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be, because that needs to be super strenuous. Honestly, I feel like cops should get paid more than they get paid.
Sure.
But they should have more requirements to like weed out more of the bad candidates. So.
Oh, never mind. It's 18 months.
18 months. Oh, jeez, they got like.
That's
almost more sad though that they have a year and a half of that, and this type of stuff still happens. Like, yeah, like you feel like now you ain't got no excuse. You tell me you had a 6-week training, okay, shit happens. Like, year and a half, bro, no excuses. Y'all should have went through almost every comment, and that's not even a crazy scenario. A stop where you think somebody has drugs or something like that, and pull them out the car. That's not even nothing ridiculous. You could train for that easy, like, but. I want to talk to one of my police friends and get their take on it. I haven't got to do that yet, but I want to see how they feel and what they say. Like, oh, no, that was reasonable, or no, he was completely wild, because they might give me a different perspective on it.
Right. Oh, wait, hold on. This other one says, the duration of the training in the police academy varies from different agencies. It usually takes around 13 to 19 weeks on average, but can last up to 6 months.
So, I mean, till 13 weeks, that's what, like a little over 4 months? Like between 4 and 6 months then. But I still feel like that's quick for something like that. Like I know other jobs that still take half a year, and you're not dealing with people's lives and like safety. You got to train for longer than that. It's like you legit got a weapon. You could take people down. You're doing all this. It's people's safety, and only a half year. That seems a little crazy to me.
And they have to listen to you, or else.
Even if you're wrong.
Cage. That's the thing.
Cage. If you're lucky, sometimes shit is not shot, man. Like it's like
could be getting put in the ground.
It's rough, and that's I pray, man. Hopefully, whenever I have kids, they never have to go through no craziness. I mean, the world's still gonna be a terrible place. Always gonna have its issues, but hopefully, in the future, they're able to like semi work on that type of stuff in society. We hope, like
Right.
But,
what do you think? What do you think about the idea that the Earth is already hell? Like this is hell. What do you think?
I've heard that.
You've heard
I've
that,
heard
right?
that. I think it's logical. I just don't know if I necessarily agree with that or hold that as my personal belief. But I believe that's definitely a logical explanation because it would make sense having to go through all this and what people go through. And I feel like that. I guess honestly, I would probably look more at this as being as the in between than hell, if anything. If I was going to say anything, I guess I would say I feel like more what you would do here would judge, almost like our life is a purgatory, almost more like. You feel me? And then what we do here would then determine if we make it to hell. But I feel like some people would truly enjoy their life, and to the level that they enjoy it, I feel like they couldn't enjoy it that much if this was really hell. Right. So that's the only reason I say that. I feel like it would be more of a purgatory.
But you never know what people go through behind closed doors. It could be the worst ever.
True, and yeah, they just got to smile. Yeah, they say, like the funniest people a lot of times be the most hurt and shit. So
Williams.
Yeah, I was gonna say that man was going through it. You would never known or anything.
Never known, right?
So I mean, I think it's logic in it. I'm not a huge religious person. I mean, I'm Christian. I believe in God and stuff, but I'm not super into religion. So I'm always open to anybody's take on what they believe as it could possibly be this way or possibly be, because I feel like nobody truly knows. Like, you feel me? You had to die, went to wherever and came back to find out. And I mean, we've had people that have claimed they've died and then went to heaven real quick when they died and came back, like that movie they did with the kid or whatever like that. Yeah. But I don't know how much I believe in like that type of stuff or anything like that. I feel like nobody truly knows what happens. It's just we got to wait to see once we die. And all we know, we really could just end up in the ground. Right. Like, and it's just that's what it is. And, having higher powers is just like a hope to get you through the day, basically. But it's like,
honestly.
So I don't know on that one. That one is interesting. I constantly change what my view is on what we are and like that type of stuff on if this is how. But I definitely believe there's a chance this could be. I don't know. I know my life is crazy and shit.
Imagine like consciousness is just like a ball.
Okay.
And like it's extremely rare to become a human.
Yeah. It's like
super rare because like
4 trillion to 1 or something like that.
It'd be mad. Fucking consciousness, it'd be trees, it gets cut down and like pissed on and all this other shit. Like there's ants, like there's billions of ants. So you could be one of those, you could be billions of the spiders, but like the fact that our consciousness became a human is just like, wow, 1 in a million.
Mind blowing. Yeah. Do you believe in reincarnation at all?
I want to believe in reincarnation, but to say that I fully believe in something is, I don't know.
Now, I understand what you're saying. It's tough to put all your eggs in one basket. I'm thinking of that stuff out there.
I'd want it to be a thing in the way of like you can be you again, but in a different space.
Okay, so like
you again with this is what I hope.
Say all things could come true.
I would hope. This is my personal like. Boy, I sure hope everything. I already said that.
Yeah,
that's I hope. I hope that this is all our first time being alive, right? And when we die, we get reincarnated into another human being, but with the knowledge of our past life.
Now that would be lit, honestly. They be saying some people are able to like tap into that and stuff like that. Like there's people that like have knowledge of like how they died previously and like all this other stuff. And it's like, I wish there was a way we could really test this stuff, because I gotta believe some of these people are telling the truth, and it probably is real. But it's like, how do you prove any of this? Like, there's no tangible evidence you can give that's like, no, I really was this person from before.
Right.
Like even if you wrote a note, did something, proof, there's almost no way to go about that. So it's like, I hope in the future we're able to like actually figure out truly what happens to people. That would be bomb if like we knew guaranteed, like, no, this, you're either actually going to heaven and hell, or no, everybody just dies and nothing happens, or no, you can come back and we can make sure you come back as this person with these genetics and shit. Like that would be so lit.
That'd be nuts. No, I wouldn't be lit because it'd be mad evil motherfuckers would be coming like Robo Trump and shit like that.
Said Trump for the next 100 years, everything dealing with him
Here
again.
come Hitler again. Like no.
Yeah, I feel you. No. But niggas learn. It might be down if we already did it. Niggas learn. I don't think they. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know what I'm saying? We be like, we seen you before, bro. We know how this went down. Nah, we gonna change it up. Like
right.
And see. But nah, that's definitely an interesting one. That's always a mind fuck type conversation.
Right.
Definitely.
Man. Got anything else?
Nah. Not really that I could think of or anything like that. I was gonna say, I feel like I asked the questions.
I said we just got to get in the studio. That's really it.
Yes, bro. Literally, as soon as this, because you said over at Bridge, like we can pull up at Bridge if you try to go over there.
Yeah. I can go to GCR too. It just doesn't matter. Like wherever y'all trying to
link or whatever. Yeah. So for your writing process and everything like that. So would you prefer then that we like sit down together and like work on something, or would you prefer it be that we like I just send you the beat, you feel me, or vice versa, you send me the beat, and then it's like we kind of have a course idea and then we just work on like verses separately and come together? Like what works best for you when you're collabing with somebody?
Honestly, we could do either or. I've done both. I've been in the studio and wrote the verse right there on the spot and then performed it. I've got the beat before and took time with it, sat with the person, crafted something. So it doesn't matter, honestly.
I damn near feel like we should probably do one of each. And I feel like we should probably do one where we like do like separate, you feel me, where we kind of already got an idea for chords, but then we work on verse separate, and do one where we're like in the studio, because like I said, I never really worked on doing that, so I feel like that'd be a good exercise and everything. Definitely. You're lyrical too, so we could both sit down and bust some shit out in the actual studio.
Word. Yeah, man.
All right.
All that.
All right, yeah, this is definitely gonna be good money then. I was gonna say, dude.
It's gonna be fire. Watch.
All right, I'm gonna shoot. Hopefully, this shit is back open. What they talking? I think New York's supposed to open back up. What did they say? June 12th or something right now is their estimate. I think.
Is it? No.
This is sometime in June, so we'll see if they don't push it back again, because they keep pushing everything back. But if they don't push it back, literally as soon as that happens in June, we can hop in the studio, because I've been fiending in the studio.
Right.
Like,
feel you.
So,
all right. Thank you for coming through.
No problem.
This has been Something New Open Up episode 21 with Kurfew Kev.
Hey, appreciate having me, man. I was going to say, y'all stream in, watch this joint, appreciate it.
Hell yeah, man. All right. We'll see you later.
All right, man. Peace.